Hello, it's Helen Howe from Helen Howe Designs at Crafts You Print. Today I'm going to show you how to put together my Z Fold card with the extra strip to it. It's not a difficult card to do, but you do need patience when you're cutting out some of the elements. Like the basket, you've got to remove all the background. Now then, the template was one that my husband designed for me. The graphics come from www.thepapershelter.com. That's the rabbit, and the basket is from jaguarwoman.com. The butterflies are from Helen Howe Designs. So let's get to it. Now I've cut all my pieces out, so I'm just going to remove them out of the way, and we'll deal with things one at a time. Here I've already made you the envelope because everybody knows how to make an envelope. There you go, we'll put that back out the way. So the first thing we're going to do is score these two lines. So we need to get them lined up pretty well. Make sure that they're in the right line, and they are. So let's go. One. I like to do it about 3 times, but you've got to be careful with gloss paper because it can sometimes mark it. I'll just check that this is lined up, and it is. Now I've already printed, you can see that we've got nice marks there. I've always printed my background, and you can see that the scoring has marked. So our first fold is a valley fold. Press it down. Now then, if you scrape your bone across gloss, it tends to mark it, so I'm just pushing it down to try and get that sharp edge. I mean, that's a mountain fold, sorry. And the next fold is a valley fold. So we can go on the inside for that and give that a really good press. So that's the basis of our card. Okay, so now we've got to do exactly the same with the strip. We don't put the decoupage on until we've put the strip on. So we just get this lined up. And the other one, that's almost lined up. Yep, oh, don't move. And this is a valley fold. So your first fold's a valley, and your second fold is a mountain. And again, just use your bone to press down on the gloss side. Okay, now then, what we're going to do with this is we're going to fix this across there. That's going to come in that way. Sorry guys, that's the mountain fold. I'll get it right in a minute. It's only my design. And that's the valley fold. See, even us designers can get it wrong. Okay, but you see what I mean? If you press gloss too much, you start to mark it. So that goes there, and that goes in like that, and we create that feel to the card. Now, if you really wanted to be creative, you could make some bars to go across there, and then you could have a couple of pop-ups or whatever. I've decided not to do that. Now, don't glue this all the way. You just want to glue this to the 3/4 mark. So we're going up to that that poppy. just move that out of the way. I don't want to get glue on that. So we're looking at gluing this much. Okay, and we're looking at gluing just the small part of this as well. There we go. I use glue stick. I think that works the best with cards, and it allows you a little freedom of movement. Now I'll just bring this back into view, and we'll line this up to there with the bottom of the card, like that, and come in, make sure we've got that fold as we want it, so to about there. I'll glue that down. Now then, I'm going to use my roller on the back of each side to make sure we've got a really nice contact. So again, there we have the card like that. Now we can start to add our decoupage over the top. That one will go there. So I'm just going to use these really small foam squares, because I don't want it to become too thick, because I want it to fit into the envelope. Okay. I'm going to put one more there. Press them all down and get them off. As I said, it's a really simple card to do, but it ends up having quite an effective look. So we'll just match our bunny up, and the best way to do that is to match her ribbons. There we go. That's the first layer of the bunny on. Let's do the next layer. Don't forget, when you're cutting your decoupage layers of the bunny out, to cut away those two little bits. Don't leave them in, or you just end up with little white patches everywhere. Good job I've got nails. I'd never get these off otherwise. Yeah, that's all ready. So again, we'll line up her ribbons. That's the best guide we've got for this. There we go. Beautiful. One more layer for her. She's cute, isn't she? It's a paper shelter design. They do beautiful designs. Check them out. Jaguar Woman also does beautiful designs. The background on this card is a Jaguar Woman design, and her designs are exquisite. There you go. Okay, line up the bows again. That's our bunny. Our 3D bunny is done. So now the next one will be the basket. We've got this bit to put on. And the handle is probably going to be the trickiest bit to do. But never fear, we shall do it. And these little squares are very useful for small areas. Put one more, I want it to be stable. Now then, I'll just grab my scalpel. There we go. And I'm just going to cut one of these squares, one or two of these squares in half to use on the handle. Fiddly, but they work. Bring this back so you can see what I'm doing. Use my blade. Get this over this side. I think we need just one more and we'll be right. There we go. Well, that should. Oh, can you come out? Steady it. There you go. So let's get this on. Tricky. That's it. Everything's done. Okay, this is for the basket. So just need to move that one. That one's too far out. Bring it in. There we go. Line up the ribbon is your best. That's it. And the basket is on. Now then, I think we've got an extra ribbon to go. Here it is. Turn it over. I'll only need a couple of these just to hold it steady. 1, 2, press it down tight. Line the ribbon up with the other ribbon. There you go. That's done. So all that's left are the butterflies. They'll only want a square each. Just make sure we got the right butterfly for the right butterfly. That's this one. Or is it that one? No, it's this one. Don't be so cat-handed, Helen. go. That one's on. This one. Beautiful. And the last one. And that's it. And that's with all your butterflies on. And that's your card and folded down. And when opened up, it stands like that. And you have a nice envelope to go with it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.